The Mad Vlad era returns. We are back with some retro manager, but it's not football manager. It is championship manager. What's the difference, you ask? How the hell would I know? But we're about to find out. So, the goal for this series would normally be win the league, but then you remember that it's Vladimir Romanov's in charge, and he just does not do that. We don't do that around here. Winning the league, that's a myth. That does not happen. So, the goal's probably going to be just to try and get 5 games into the season without getting sacked. Now, this is an interesting save. The 2007-2008 season. What a time to be a Hearts fan. Just over a year ago, second in the league, won the Scottish Cup, and you're thinking, absolutely brilliant. Doesn't it get much better? Let's see if we can build on this. Let's see if we can try and challenge Celtic. And how did we build on it? We builded on it by knocking all the bricks down and going backwards. We put the car full speed into reverse. That's what we did. All the best players sold. George Burley, rid of him. Hire shite foreign manager after shite foreign manager that couldn't do nothing. Get rid of the best players. Who are we going to replace them with? We're going to replace them with Lithuanians that aren't even good enough for the FBK Kunis team that Vladimir Romanov owns. So yeah, these Lithuania players, they aren't good enough for the Lithuanian league. What will they? We'll ship them into Scotland and get them playing in Edinburgh for Hearts. That is how you make a successful team. That is how you challenge the old firm, according to Vladimir Romanov. So you can see this is the squad here. And basically, I mean, a lot of this is going to have to go, and we're not going to be able to do it in the first transfer window, probably not the second transfer window, but there's going to need to be a massive change around now. I wish we still had Craig Gordon. I wish we still had Paul Hartley. I wish we still had Stephen Presley. I wish we still had Rudy Scatchell, but we don't. And we're just going to have to make the best of a very, very bad situation here now. Is there some promising players here? There is. I mean, let's be honest, I'm not going to lie. There's some decent players here. There's you've got Lee Wallace, who we all know was a traitor and went on to Rangers, but at the time he was a good Hearts player till he left. You've got Christoph Berra, we all know his story. He goes, then he comes back, has a good career. We've got Neil McCann at the end of his career. We all know about him. We've got, I think Robbie Nielsen's still in there. Robbie Nielsen, who was with us in the 2005-06 season, he's still there. He's here now. He's the manager, but he's in the game as a player. We've got Marius Saliukis, who unfortunately is no longer with us, but he's in the game, so we will play as him. He could be a crucial part. Got Bruno Agari or Aguirre. Can't remember. I don't even know how you pronounce his name. I'm not gonna lie, but I remember when we first signed him, we were expecting big things. It didn't really happen. We've got the American Andrew Driver again. He looked pretty promising. It didn't really materialise. I mean, up front, we've got a list of players that just aren't good enough. Let's be honest. You've got Elliot, what's Glenn? Is it Glenn? I think his name's Gary Glenn. I can't remember his name. I think it's Gary Glenn. I mean, no one with a name called Gary Glenn could be good, to be honest. Let's be real. But yeah, there's the team, guys. That is what we need to work with. So, like I said, the 2005-2006 season, we finished second in the league. We won the Scottish Cup, and we followed that up by the following season by not qualifying for either the Champions League. We got knocked out the qualifiers, then we got knocked out the Europa League qualifiers. Back then, it was known as the UEFA Cup, but still, we didn't qualify for either one. It was a failure. We finished fourth in the league, another failure. We did not manage to retain the Scottish Cup. We got knocked out in the fourth round. League Cup, we got knocked out in the quarter final. Top goal scorer was Andreas Felica. 9 goals. I mean, how can we have a goal scorer with only 9 goals? How can that be the highest goal scorer? Doesn't make any sense to me. Probably doesn't make any sense to you either. But like I said, we're going to try and turn it around. It's not going to happen instantly, but the goal is eventually. If Vladimir Romanov lets us, if Vladimir Romanov can calm down and not fire a manager every 2 seconds, then the goal is to try and win the league. Like I said, not going to happen the first season, not going to happen the second season. It probably won't happen at all, but we're going to give it our best shot here on this retro championship manager save. So bear with me. I'm not really familiar with the championship manager layout, the controls. I'm not familiar with anything. I don't even know how you get to the inbox. I don't even know if we have an inbox. But here's the team. It's an easy way. Let's go through the squad, and we'll figure out what is what. So goalkeepers, we've got, I believe it's Steve Banks, Kurkis, who's, I think, does that mean he's on loan? Yeah, he's Lithuanian, so he must be on loan. I mean, that's basically how you tell. If he's Lithuanian, he's on loan. All our players are more or less Lithuanian. Then Basel, who will probably be our starting goalkeeper, I believe. Then you got Lee Wallace, who I've mentioned, Thompson, Tall. I'm trying to remember. Half of these guys I can't even remember, so that shows you how good they were at Hearts. I don't even remember having them. Concalves, I remember him. Saliukas, we've already mentioned him. Livgo, who I believe is now playing for Livingston, isn't he? Yeah, we've got Kingston, Berra, Kanchelskis, Ruben Palileslo. Don't remember him. Don't remember any of these guys here. Dennis, is it David Sanukas or Dennis? I remember him. I just can't remember his first name, but remember him. They got Miko Lunas, who was very good in his first season. Didn't really perform after that, so we'll see what happens. Got, like I said, you got McCann coming towards the end of his career. Andrew Driver, Christian Nade. We've still got Felica at the club. Roman Bednar, who is a solid striker, and I'm glad we have him. I'm pretty sure he will be the man starting up front for us. At least I expect him to be starting up front, but we don't know. That is the team, guys. Like I said, it does need improvements. There's a shitload of players here that just aren't good enough, and I'll probably be looking to try and get rid of straight away. But for now, that is what we've been dealt with. Let's look at and so we get to the inbox. Welcome to Heart of Midlothian. Vladimir Romanov, the madman himself, is delighted to welcome you to Hearts, but warns you that one of your first tasks will be trimming the club's wage bill if you want to bring in new players. So straight away, basically, you have no money, you have to sell. Happy days, that's what we wanted to hear. That said, 375k has been made available for new signings, which should give you plenty of clout in the transfer market. Romanov reassures you that he firmly believes you're the right man to take. Yeah, he says this today, but tomorrow there'll be someone else in charge, no doubt. Anyway, he thinks we're the right man to take the club forward and advises you to ignore against supporters questioning your credentials. Well, let's be honest, every single manager he hired was questioned, yet they hired him anyway, so I don't think he really cares what the fans think. It will, he says, only take a few great results to convert your doubters. So, I mean, strong words there for Vladimir Romanov. At the moment, it seems like he has a lot of faith in us, but I mean, how long will that faith last? The Scottish transfer window is now open. You may buy and sell players freely. Happy days. The board set campaign targets. The Hearts directors want you to qualify for Europe this season. They feel it's crucial for its future of the club that we're playing on a bigger stage. So by Europe, I'm assuming that is a top 5 finish. Because I believe at this stage we had 5 teams qualifying for Europe. I mean, I know we had... I remember Hibs finished 6th once and they got into the Intertoto Cup. So I'm not quite sure if they would consider 6th. But anyway, we don't want 6th. We want higher than 6th. I think this season we should be aiming for 3rd. If we finish like 4th or 5th, so be it. But I think 3rd is the aim. Fans' expectations for a new campaign. The Hearts supporters expect this to be a fantastic season, do they now? Hopefully I can deliver. They want to see their side going all out to land the league ship. Well, I mean, calm down, guys. I mean, stop the cocaine. What's happening here? The party's lasted too long. Wake up. I mean, Jesus Christ, what in a dream world here, dreamland. This can't be happening. League Championship, unless they mean the Championship as in the first division, then maybe if we get relegated we could win that. But I mean, come on, and can't wait for some fabulous results along the way. Right, well, I think we can all establish here that Rangers and Celtic are, quite a bit ahead of us at the moment. Right, so here's the team. I want to know, how do you start loaning players out? Let's see, squad. Oh wait, we're already in the squad, aren't we? Fixtures, squad, staff. Staff, okay. Got the staff here. Finances, transfer budget fee, percentage of transfer made revenue made available, sponsorship, loans outstanding. Jesus Christ. Does that mean we're 20 million in debt? I think that's what that means. Yeah, loans outstanding, right, okay. We're fucked. Basically, we're screwed. The series is dead. First episode and it's all over. How are we coming back for that? I mean, Vladimir Romanov just does not have the money. We need Putin. Where's Vladimir Putin? We've got the wrong Vladimir. Can we swap him? He's a swap. Deal or no deal? Do you want to swap? Aye, we do. Give me Vladimir Putin. Right, what else? We've got transfers. Cancel transfer. So here's what... information. Based in Scotland. We all know this. Secure. Training facilities very good. History. Wait, we're not in... Wait, we're not qualified for Europe this season? Jesus, right, okay. I guess not. That sucks. How do we get to fixtures? Right, okay. So I guess we're not in Europe. I guess last season finishing 4th didn't mean we didn't qualify. We've been drawn against Gretna. on the first game of the season. That'll be interesting. We're taking on Gretna. Interesting indeed. Away from home. Hopefully we can get a good start and defeat Gretna, because then we've got Celtic after that. And it's weird seeing some of these teams in this league, man. It's been a while. Like Inverness, haven't seen him in the Scottish Premiership for about 4, 5, 6 seasons now. Gretna, obviously dissolved. I'm pretty sure this was their last year in the top flight. Who else have you got? I think that's pretty much it. Well, Kilmarnock might be down after tonight. We don't know. But Dundee United have had spells down. St Mirren have had spells down. So a lot of teams here have been up and down in the league. And they're speaking of the league, if things end it now, alphabetical order, we'd finish sixth. So we'd finish a bit above Hibs. So I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing ever, would it? And Aberdeen would actually win something. So could you imagine that? Table, right. Team stats. I'm not very familiar with these controls at all. You can probably tell that. Right, okay, how do we get to the next page? Right, okay, squad. So let's see who we can get rid of here. And let's try and get rid of some of these players. So this Glenn guy. Let's have a quick look at you. Let me see you, son. What do I make of you? Honestly, I don't make a lot of you. He's got 85, Gary, 85 finishing, 17. Long shots, 85. You know what? I think that must be pretty good. We'll keep him. We'll keep him for now. This Elliot guy, he's got 84 finishing as well. Jesus Christ. Maybe I'm not familiar with the stats, and I think these guys look good. Let me see. Set transfer status. Let's see if this player's available for loan. That's what we want to do. So we'll loan out Callum Elliott. We will see if we can loan out Gary Glenn as well. Because I just don't think let's be honest, we're in trouble. If these players start for us this season, then I truly believe we are in trouble. There's this guy here. I don't even remember this guy. Who is he? Juho Makela. He's got 5 caps for Finland, which would make you believe he's pretty good, but his stats look crap. So I think we're going to go ahead and say, let's transfer list this guy. Because I just don't think he's any good. So we're going to go ahead and transfer list him. And you look how many strikers we've got. I don't think we need him. This guy here, he's on loan. So, I mean, there's not a lot we can do with him. I guess we need to keep the loan players, unfortunately. Pinala, I think, will be a good player. I expect him to start. Chile, and he's got caps for Chile. He's got caps for Chile. He must be pretty good. He's only 23 as well. I mean, I don't know how long we can hold on to him. But at the moment, I'm thinking he will turn into a good player. We've got Kostadinov, 18-year-old Bulgarian. That's another player I think we can go ahead and loan out. I probably won't loan out any more strikers or get rid of any more strikers, because I don't want don't want to sell like the entire team. But that'll probably do it now. And then you've got Mikhail Popsicle, the Czech man, who's, I guess he is alright to start. Let's move into the attacking. Let's move into midfield again. It's a bunch of loan players. That Larry Kingston. I guess we'll keep him. Michael Stewart. Never really rated him as a player, to be honest. I guess we'll hold on to him for now. I don't remember getting 3 Scotland caps. Who the hell capped him? It wasn't that good, surely not. Ruben Pasolozes, Spanish. I can't remember this guy either. I mean, did half of these players play for Hearts, or am I on crack? I just don't really remember them. Let me see here. Kingston, Tall, Thompson, Jason Thompson, Nielsen, this guy here. Who is this guy? Don't remember him either. Christos, Greek, right back. How much can we get for him? Let me see what his transfer status is. 400k. Right, I think we'll keep them for now. I think we've listed some players, so we've got Michaela transfer listed, yeah, so it appears the Junkers want to let Juho Michaela go after placing the 24-year-old on the transfer list. The Hearts striker will cost around 375k. Right, that's good to know. It's good to know. Now, what else do we get here? What's the Pro Zone? Alright, I think you have to play a match to get into that. We've got this here. History menu, don't need that. We've got playable leagues. Where's the transfer? How do you get to the like the transfer window? I don't know. What are we doing here? Right, back to the home page. How do we move teams? Oh, there's Gretna. Right, let's see here. Does anybody want to sign David Goodwillie? This guy was promising when he was first around. Maybe we could sign him. He's unhappy. So David Goodwillie unhappy. I've also got Johnny Russell, who I think would be a great signing as well. But this is back in the day when Dundee United were bringing through young promising players, and we might just raid the Dundee United team. That could be the way forward here. Lee Wilkie. What age is he? 20. He's only 27. I thought Lee Wilkie was ancient by this stage of his career, but nice. Still pretty young. Let me see. Who are we going to bring in? Is there any of these players that we want? You know what? I think Johnny Russell is worth a wee. But he's only 17, you know what I mean? How good's the guy going to be? I think we'll leave him for now. Let's see. Who else can we get? Who can we get cheap? Stephen Presley. Could we bring Stephen Presley back? I'd take him back, to be fair, I would. Even though he left us to go to Celtic. I'd probably take him back. I would. But let me see. Actually, know who I really want. I want Rudy Scatchell. So let's go and see if we can get the guy. Where is he? Rudy Scatchell. He's playing for Southampton. So how do we go about signing him? Let's see. Let's see if we can make an offer. Oh, he's currently valued. Damn it! Right, okay, he's valued at 2.1 million. What if we try and get him on loan? He's not listed for loan. We'll pay 93% of his wages, and we'll give you 100 grand. Let's see if Southampton. Oh Christ, we can't even bring any more loan players in because Vladimir Romanov has loaned in the entire continent of the entire population of Lithuania, so we're fucked. We can't even get Rudy Scatchell now. So that's an absolute disaster. I guess we'll go back to Stephen Presley and try and shore up this defence. We'll see if we can bring in Stephen Presley then. Make an offer. Stephen Presley currently valued at 250. You know what? Sure, your career's not really working out at Celtic, is it? What age is Stephen Presley? Is he? He's 33. I mean, I still think he can do a good job for us. I think we're going to make an attempt to get him. Actually, yeah, we are. Screw it, Stephen Presley. We'll make the offer. If he doesn't want to come, he doesn't want to come. It is what it is. What about Paul Hartley? I wonder if he'd be interested in returning. I mean, it's unlikely, but we can always try. Let's see. I was got it when he first left. I wonder if he wants to come back. I wonder if he's interested. He's currently valued at 750k. So I mean that would be. We'll make a bid for Paul Hartley as well. So there you go. We've bid it for Hartley. We have bid it for Stephen Presley. See if we can get those two guys back. I want Rudy Scatchell, but it's not happening. I'm not even going to try and get Craig Gordon because I just know that his value will be about. We sold him for 12 million, so you know they're not going to be giving him us for any cheaper than that. So we ain't getting Craig Gordon back. We just have to accept that. And let's see who else here in the Scottish Premiership. Is there anybody that we like the look of? Is there anybody we want to try and see? I mean, you look at us and you just get a shitload of, massive squad. I mean, why was this allowed to happen? Why is there like legit 15 Lithuanians in this team and like maybe one of them's good enough? I don't know who. Well, I know who done it, but I don't know why it was allowed to happen. Probably because he was in charge, but still, it's no right. What about? I'm trying to think of players that were actually around back then that I know of. I mean, it's hard to remember a lot of these guys. Is that Ian Black? It is Ian Black. We're not going to go anywhere near Ian Black. We're going to stay as far away from Ian Black as possible. Who else have we got? Is that Craig Brewster? It is Craig Brewster, 40 years old. No, I ain't going to get him. I was looking for Graham Shinney, but he would be still in school at this age, so I don't think we're going to get Graham Shinney either. Man, it's hard to remember. To be fair, I don't think there was that many great players in the league back then, so it's hard to remember players. Is that Ross McCormack? It is Ross McCormack. It is Ross McCormack. You know what? Let's put a bid in for Ross McCormack. I think Ross McCormack could do a good job for us. Let's see how much they valued at 700k. What if we offer you 500, half a mil? We'll be cheapskates and we'll see if you pay up. So there you go. Phil O'Donnell. He died. I think he dies in like the next year or something. Such a shame. Who else have we got then? Who else have we got? Rangers. Who have they got? Are they selling anyone cheap? I remember they had Roy Carroll. They've got Andy Webster. Give us Andy Webster back, yeah. Thieving bastards. Give us Andy Webster back. Who else have we got then? Who else have we got? Oh, I'm looking at the Motherwell team. I forgot. I was trying to look at the Rangers team. Right, here we are. Here we are. Stephen Naismith. Could we get Stephen Naismith? Was he good at this stage? I can't remember. I don't think he was that good in 2008. Oh, he's valued at 2 points, and he's too good for us, that's for sure. Valued at that amount, right? Let's see. Can you give us someone else? Can you give us someone else? Let's see. Jean-Claude Darcy, Natural Novo. I mean, Natural Novo. Let's see if we can get Natural Novo. 1 mil. You know what? I would take Natural Novo if we can get him. We'll offer, say, 750, but 800. 800 is fair. Even though we don't have 800, we'll offer it, and we'll just hope for the best. So let's see what's happening now. Stephen Presley offer received. So those offers have been received, and we just need to wait and see what happens. McCormack offer acknowledged. So let's skip for a wee bit, and we'll see what happens. Squad numbers to be assigned. Okay, I'm not too interested. We'll just auto do that. I mean, I don't really care who gets what number. The numbers aren't the most important thing in the world. So we'll skip that. We'll just keep skipping. And let's see what happens. So Celtic reject Paul Hartley bid. Unfortunately, we'd like a transfer fee 950. I mean, I would pay that if I had the money, but we don't. So I'm going to have to go ahead and cancel the reject it. Unfortunately, just don't have the cash available. Rangers reject an actual Novo bid. They want 1.2. You know what? At least that tells me that we could get close. You know what? We probably could get close. That's actually giving me some ambition. I'm feeling like I need to go in here and just sell half the team. And that's actually what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do, because I mean, we're not that far away from that amount of money, so there's surely a lot of players here that that we can get rid of. Let's see here. I guess Larry, a Kingston guy. I don't think we need him. 26. I mean, he's got caps for Ghana, but honestly, who cares? Transfer status. He's currently valued at 900. Quite a lot. It's quite a lot. Let's see here. What about Ruben Paluesos? What we can get for him? What's he doing? He's only valued at 83k. We'll transfer list him. Try and get him out. Who else can we bring in? Oh, Stewart, Driver, Kingston. Who's this guy on loan fee again? FB.1. I wonder what's the value? He's valued at 89k, right? Okay. Oh, it looks like Kingston's actually our star player, so I don't really want to get rid of Kingston then. I think we'll try and keep Kingston. You know what? Mikel Pop's gone. I think he's going to go. Screw it. I think he is. We've got too many strikers, and he can go. We'll try and get 600k for him. We'll transfer list him. We'll just need to try and make room here, guys, for other players. So yeah, that's what's happening. Unfortunately, you have to go. And is that it? Let's see here. Let's see if we can get crystals. I think we'll get decent money for this guy as well. 400k, you know what? We'll ask for 425 and then we'll transfer list him. Right. That should be it. That's the good stuff now. So Rangers reject the Novo bid. We already know about that, so we're going to go ahead and reject it. Pretend we never bid for him. Motherwell want more for Ross McCormack. Right, what age is Ross McCormack? Let's see, 20. Well, he was promising at this stage of his career, wasn't he? He was. You know what? We're not going to bow into their demands here. We'll go 600, and I think that is a very fair offer. Presley. So we can sign Stephen Presley if we want. It depends if he wants a contract or not. He's no interest in joining Hearts. Well, you know what, Stephen Presley? Screw you. I've no interest in signing you anymore. You traitor. You can stay at the dump. You can stay at Celtic Park. You know, keep on touching kids if that's what you're into. But over at Hearts, we don't touch kids. We touch trophies. And I need players that are going to win trophies. So, come on, lads. Someone sign up. Someone sign the contract. Someone join the Jambos. We need it. We need somebody. Ruben Palios set to leave Hearts for around 85. Cool puts Pops go on the transfer list. So, we're trying to see Motherwell have received that bid for Ross McCormack. And we just need to keep on waiting then, I guess. We've got some Asian Nation Cups results. Interesting results there. Australia win. Iraq win. Didn't know Iraq had football teams. Thought they just had oil, but yeah, anyway. Japan, UAE win. Interesting results there. Interesting results all around, right? Bid for McCormack accepted. Now, here's the deal, guys. I think we're going to end it right here. Is Ross McCormack the kind of guy we should try and sign? Is Ross McCormack good enough to come to Hearts? Is he the guy you want me to try and get? Or would you rather me hold out? And would you rather me try and get, let's say Nacho Novo? Would you rather wait and see me try and get Nacho Novo? Or would you be happy to get Ross McCormack? It's up to you. Let me know, and we'll try and get it for the next episode. Hopefully, by then we'll have signed a few players, and we might even be at the start of the season. I'll take a few minutes and see if we can get ourselves up to date with Championship Manager. Anyway, that's it. Let us know if you want to sign Ross McCormack down below in the comments, and until next time, peace.